so things are okay.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and this is another episode of my coronavirus series. And today I talk about exercise, risk versus reward, in case our hospital and medical systems fail us. The street that I'm on is a 55-mile-an-hour street, and it leads right to the beach. But one of my friends is an avid bike rider, and he says he's concerned because if people were to fall off his bike and need medical help, this is not the time to get the medical help. So he's going to stop bike riding, and that is what he does for sports. That's what he does for exercise. I was thinking about that and thinking, well, there's a lot of things that could be, more risky. And is this the time to take any chances? Besides overrunning the hospital with extra stuff to do, also, would you really get the medical help? Because if you were to get hurt, like let's say a few weeks from now, I'm in Santa Barbara, California, and it's March 23rd on Tuesday. If something bad were to happen and have to go to the doctor in a few weeks, that could be trouble. So is it time to start reassessing what we do for exercise and what we do for hobbies, or what we do to maintain our house? I mean, is it the time to get on a ladder? Is it the time to let your kids go skateboarding? That's really popular in Santa Barbara. Is it the time to teach your kids how to chop food with a sharp knife? The kitchen is the most dangerous room in the house. People get burned in the kitchen. They start fires in kitchens. Knives and all those sharp objects there. I'm not going to stop cooking. I one time cut myself badly enough that I probably should have gotten medical care, but that's been it for me. And I've almost started a fire a few times with burning some bone broth once. But anyways, frying bacon and having it go up in flames. I guess there are less risky recipes than others. Now, jogging looks like that's a great thing to do. The only thing she has to worry about is her knees over time. I'm on an errand today because I have to get some business files so I can do some business work at home. And I have to go into town to get my files. So to pick up my package, I figured this all out. I'm supposed to knock at the door, and then I'm supposed to sign something to pick them up so they know I took my file. And I have brought a bag to put them in, because I figure if we can sit around for 4 or 5 days in a plastic bag, then I don't have to worry about any kind of Lysol and stuff like that. So I'm feeling fine about that. But I have a whole process. And also, after going to the bank yesterday and using their pen, I'm thinking, why did I use their pen? I brought my own trusty pen to sign something. And I cleaned it with alcohol. I know it's safe, and I have my gloves on. So I think I'm doing everything okay. Okay, let's go in. Keeping a social distance away where I have to go. Had people in front of it. I'm waiting my turn. In Santa Barbara, it's so great. We've got the coolest little business offices. Oh, great. She's got even a note on the door. Deliveries, please leave on porch or knock. Well, that's great. I have a pickup. I'm going to do that. Okay, stepping back from the door. She's going to answer. She just closed the door. I'm going to sign, and the thing I have to sign for goes into the chute on the door. Oops, it just blew off. Let me sign that. Got the signature done. Hold her up. In she goes. Glad I have my glove on. Okay, bagged up, ready to go. But you know what? She surprised me because she came back to say thank you when I stuck it in and I wasn't ready to go. And I go, I want to have like a 2-week period at least where I have made no human contact. So I have no question of where I've been, with who, that I followed every single thing right. I want to get through that 2-week period because hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be able to take a test. Or maybe they'll be easy to take then. Maybe there'll be home kits we can swap ourselves. So that's kind of my goal, And so when those tests comes out, I will have had a purely clean everything. So that's my goal. Okay, what's your goal? It's like I've really thought about this, and now I'm talking to some people who are germophobics, like I need to be more, and they tell me all the tips on how to do it, and a lot of my comments are great, because you'll tell me how to do that too. All right, so let's continue on, and maybe we'll take a little ride and see if there's kids skateboarding or what's happening with sports in our town, because the sun's coming up. It's a beautiful day. But I have to say, I'm putting this in my trunk. I just am. Because this is a project I really don't need to touch for many weeks. So, you know what? Sticking it in there, it can just sit there, and any germs on there can just go away. Just die by themselves. Die a quick death, I hope. I took my gloves off inside out, and then I realized I had to clean my phone because I had to touch the thing, the papers, and put those away. And oh my gosh, it's so complicated. I mean, how do you trace your every step? I'm having a hard time with that. So my little wipes in my car, that's great. I have this whole thing, but it's a cheap brand. So the problem with this cheap brand is I have to pull off the top every time I get one out because they never thread through. So, but you know what? That was the only one left. So that's what I got. Whatever. There is a yoga class going on. 3 people. And there's one of the biggest play structures in all of Santa Barbara. It's at Alameda Park, and no kids are on it. People have gotten the message. Kids shouldn't do that. That's great, because they don't understand the rules. This is definitely bunch up area here. Bunch up. Bunch. That was worrisome. That had to have been 10 people right there hanging out. That was worrisome. This is a park in Santa Barbara. Oh no. That could be a bunch of area. It's a hard call, isn't it? It's just a hard call. I truly understand some people just have no place to go. They are together, they are hanging out with their friends, and they may not have any place to go. What I really like is the car wash. That's great. That's a great productive activity. Wash your car. First person in Santa Barbara I've ever seen wear a mask. That's awesome. Love it. I feel vindicated. Finally, someone else is wearing a mask in town. I've been the only crazy one wearing a mask in Santa Barbara. I finally saw a person. Yay. I'm so thankful to see that. But there's a whole lot of them. And that looks like a real big bunch of them. I'm getting the feeling that Santa Barbara has been waiting for this day to get a lot of their street maintenance done. That's great. They're taking advantage of the time. They're keeping a lot of people employed. That's a wonderful sight, except when they have to bunch up when they don't have masks, I guess. But at least a lot of stuff is happening. Oh, that's a fire truck. There's the pier ahead of me. Stearns Wharf. Oh my gosh, it's just incredible. I love that pier. There's a lot of bike riders here. Let's see that. So, considering activities that are not dangerous versus dangerous, and how do you draw the line? Biking is so fun, relaxing, and so beautiful. The view is just gorgeous. It's a beautiful day in Santa Barbara. Something Governor Newsom wouldn't want right there. That's a lot of people getting together. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Did I just call the governor of California Governor Newsom? Now this looks like fun. Dad and the kids on back. That's great. At my favorite beach, and I'm gonna watch this parasurfer. Wow, pretty exciting. I don't know if that kind of activity would really send you to the hospital. I think if you don't do well on that, you just go down and see. I don't know. But it sure is beautiful. What a beautiful day in Santa Barbara. Windy and all. It's pretty magnificent. So skateboarding. Always so fun to run into friends in Santa Barbara, but hey, we're all social distancing.
Stay 6 feet away from us.
Say hi, Marini. You're on YouTube. And there's a bird coming to say hi. Oh, that was cute. Look at this bird. Well, that's a joy to run into friends in a small town. I hope you're having the joy of your day too. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Rebecca Bren. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. I come out with them every day. If there's something you want me to talk about, some major issue that you're grappling with, please write in the comments what it is. Also, tell me what's going on in your locality, whether it's your country or your city. What are the issues that you're facing right now? Every city in America and the world is in a different phase of the coronavirus pandemic. We all have different things to say and wisdom to impart. So I hope you share yours. I'm trying to share some of my observations and my thoughts as we're all going through this together. I hope you are well. I hope you're with people you love. And if you're self-isolating, I hope you're picking up the phone, texting, calling, and being with people. I appreciate you being with me. Bye-bye.